Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird, wonderful world. And today I was watching somebody's channel who goes by the CD Cave, and his video is called Jack CD Hall. Again, he's one of those smaller channels, bigger than mine, like almost like twice as big as mine channel, but a very personable, no editing. You can see his personality, which I like, and I watch his videos whenever I get the chance because he's a pretty cool guy. But he brought up something. I mean, his CD, what he got from his CDs are cool and everything. But what I want to bring up is what he started off the video talking about is bad packaging. And I want to show you some examples of good CD packaging and bad CD packaging, the do's and don'ts, basically. And so I'm going to give you, well, first of all, for the longest time, okay, this was the standard. I'm just going to show you random examples here and some not so random, but this was the design for CDs. You open it up, you got a CD tray right there that's easy to pop out. You stick it into your CD player. It comes with a book, you know, that so oftentimes it might have lyrics. These ones don't, unfortunately. I kind of wish they did have lyrics. Oh, actually, sorry, I spoke too soon. They do have lyrics. So this was an ideal packaging for as long as for the longest time, and it's still pretty much the standard CD casing you can get. And I'll show you what I consider the ideal perfect CD packaging at the end of the video here. But I want to give you some examples of what not to do. Even though the presentation looks cool and everything, if if you're having trouble getting the CD out without somehow damaging the packaging, and there's effort to get the CD out, it's a bad design. No matter how much I respect the band, okay? And the first example I want to show you here is unfortunately with Gratuitous Sax and Senseless Violins, who had a couple of on the 15th of this month. They just had their 30th anniversary of this album initial release. But I want to show you, okay, that when you open up the packaging, they have the book here is easy to access, is on the end, okay, but it comes with 3 CDs that's tucked behind these 3 panels. Now, the very first time that I went to take out the primary CD here, okay, and there's a lot of wielding here to deal with. The first time that I tried taking out that CD, it split apart. You can see here where I had to kind of tape it together because it broke open. And that kind of upset me a little tiny bit. So I love this band and I respect them and everything, but whoever went and designed this packaging, they really weren't thinking about protecting their product that well. So this is why this is my first example of a bad design. I mean, it looks great. I mean, I love the cover. The cover art is spectacular. It's just the vessel, the means of which they hold the CDs in, that's flawed. It's flawed. Or like in this case here, having a packaging that's kind of in a I can't put this in with my other Pussifer CDs because the packaging is so, yeah, it's so weird. You turn it over and no, it's on sideways, and it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit into the regular slot. I cannot stick it into any regular CD case because it just won't fit. It's really thin and flimsy, and I see what they're going for. They wanted to make it like an airline pamphlet. This is very reminiscent of Fight Club. If you've seen Fight Club, you know what I'm talking about. Very reminiscent of that. But it's a flawed, again, another flawed CD casing design, packaging design, because it doesn't really fit well into into the casing like it should. So that's another design, flaw. As you can see, it's a little wide. It's a little too wide. It's like you when I stick it behind there, you can see how much more it sticks out. It does not fit. It does not fit. So I have to keep it separate than the rest of them. Same thing goes with this, for example. I like the outer sleeve, okay, and everything, but it's too thick. It's too thick. Again, it does not want to fit into a normal CD casing, so I have to keep it in a different shelving where I can keep it upright and there's room on the top and everything. But it's a little too wide to fit into any standard CD casing. I mean, and then of course, you have to take that off without hopefully damaging the cutout here, and then they make you work to get into the CD. Oh, I have to open up one panel. I have to open up two panels and see their grisly little faces and that, and another panel before I get to the. Oh, and where do they keep the book? They keep it loose in the middle. Again, I mean, the images are cool. Okay, they did a great idea with the graphics, but it's the casing. It's the packaging does not hold does not hold the CD well. They make you work way too much for it, and I don't know. I think again it's a failed design. A failed design. It's the one flaw with this CD that I noticed right off the bat. So, and then putting it in the proper way. You're supposed to see James Hetfield's face in there. When I bought it, that's the side that was showing. But yeah, that just goes in, to show. And then there's some box sets I have here. Okay, again, in order to hold the CDs, and I don't mind these box sets, but again, it's at a weird size and a weird shape that you cannot really put it anywhere. Like I can't put that in my where on my turntable CD thing where I hold my I have some Beatles in there. I have my Ozzy Osbournes, my AC/DC, my Doors, and my Alice Cooper for now. Okay, but like if I were to try to put that into that CD case, nope, it won't fit because it's too wide, it's too high, and it's too boxy. It's just unwieldy. I have to again put that separate. There's no CD cases where I can put that in. And I love this set. I really do love everything about it. I love the graphics again, and I love what's inside. I love the music, but the packaging is just flawed. Again, it's just flawed. So now I'm going to show you two examples of what I consider the ideal, the best packaging ideas, and of course, I have to hand it to this series by the Beatles. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You see the cover so excellent. You open it up and you have a nice sleeve here for the booklet that's just perfect, perfect. And you open it up and although it's a sleeve, they make it easily accessible. And I like that it folds in, protecting it from the dust in that. It's just a genius design. It's perfect. It's perfect. Why can't more companies do that type of design rather than what the bad examples I just showed you? Why can't they? And another genius design, which again I highly praise, where they have the tray, okay, where they have the tray, is the AC/DC. It's the AC/DC series. I think the 2003. This was the remastered 2009 set, of course. I have most of those in that set of the Beatles. But all of my AC/DCs are in this packaging. Again, when it comes, like the booklet is perfectly here, displayed in here. You can take it out, and it's awesome. It's perfect. I just kind of wish I'm pretty sure these don't have the lyrics. I'll double check. just to make sure. But yeah, it just has it just has liner notes. There's no lyrics in here, which is always a shame when they don't include the lyrics, you know. But yeah, and it's just I think again it's a ideal format. Yeah, there's some plastic on here, but I don't care. I think still though is still ideal compared to what you get, and it fits. It's the right size. It fits in your CD cases and everything, as well as the Beatles here. They're the perfect size. They fit easily. You can see the spine is very, wide enough that you can see what it says and everything. So these are my examples of what I consider the ideal format for CD packaging. Now, notwithstanding with Tool, of course, because Tool with 10,000 Days and in Fear Inoculum being what they are, again, when I first seen 10,000 Days, I was kind of a little bit upset that the packaging was so I have to have it in a special casing for the whole to be able to hold it. And of course, my Fear Inoculum, both versions that I have of it is like one's a book form and the other one has the fold out screen on it. I understand with Tool. I really don't fault them for that. They're being dynamic and being creative, but again, I still prefer. I mean, because they added so many different little features, like a 3D glasses and and with the fold out screen, that makes up for the size and the CDs are easily accessible. You're not damaging the packaging by removing the CDs. Unfortunately, not like this, for example. Uh, that was a little bit of a disappointment. Yeah, I will admit. So that's it. That's all I want to say on this episode because with the CD cable, and I'll leave a comment. Well, I'll leave the links pinned down to the comments below to his video and his channel, just so you can go and check him out. Again, he's a real person. I like his vibe and so that's the kind of videos that those are the kind of channels I want to promote and want to and lift up, instead of like again like my last video I just made with Mr. Beast. No, no. So everybody, you know how much I love you out there. If you consider subscribing to my channel, I will greatly appreciate it. I love you forever. Again, don't forget that I have a contest going on. I'm going to keep it up. I'm always going to keep it up here until the contest is drawn. And we still got 7 more days, and I want to see some entries, please. So, and also, comment as much as you can, and don't be afraid of hitting that like button. So, everybody, I will see you on the. Everybody, please be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, just have a great day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.